If I had to learn PowerPoint again from zero with no experience and no shortcuts, here's exactly what I would do to join that 1% of presentation experts again. And the best part is, you don't need years of practice, you just need a solid approach that teaches you exactly how to reach that professional level. And the best part is, most people skip this step entirely, and that's why they never get better. So it's very easy to stand out, especially in the age of AI, where we're going to use the foundations of PowerPoint the way it was supposed to be used. Hi, my name is Sander and I'm Microsoft PowerPoint MVP, and I've spent years designing presentations and teaching and coaching people from the biggest companies in the world to improve their presentation skills. So when I'm saying there's a specific path to mastery, well, I'm not guessing. I've seen it work, I've taught it to people, and I've experienced it myself. Now here's the biggest problem. Most people use PowerPoint the wrong way. And you can't blame them because we've never been taught how to use PowerPoint. Maybe we had a few lessons in school, but most of the time we just started making a presentation, started typing in, adding our stuff, our image, some crazy effects, and then we made our presentation. Or we joined the corporate world and we're making presentations based on that corporate template that was available, or some slides from a colleague that you just took over and started creating something yourself. And as a result of that, most people spend hours just tweaking their slides, manually adjusting things to just make it look nice. All while the foundation of their presentation stays broken, and all of that manual work, well, it should only take just a few clicks to get that really nice result. But that's just because they never learned how to use PowerPoint and how to make it work for them. I think that's a real key point here. And this is going to be amplified, especially in the age of AI, because AI can do a lot of things, but it needs structure, it needs guidance. So we want to be in that driver's seat to say to AI, hey, use this layout, use it in this way, use that structure that we set up for the company. And that is exactly why I'm showing you this 3-step path that you can follow, and it's important that you follow it in the right way. First of all, let's start with the foundations, and this really is understanding how PowerPoint works underneath everything. Now, the most important thing to learn is not just a design technique, it's actually understanding the language of PowerPoint. And here I'm talking about slide masters, layouts, themes, and colors, the invisible architecture that every presentation is built on. And most people never touch this. They work on top of it. They build on top of that slide master, but they never really know how to use it and how to use these components to really benefit them. It's like building a house without a solid foundation. It might look nice, but once you start to change anything, it just falls down, and we don't want that for a presentation. Now here's why that matters. If you use a presentation with a solid foundation, well, you're building from a single source of truth. You can change a color in just one click for hundreds of slides. If you want to customize your font or change it, you also do that in the single source of truth, the slide master. Now the best thing is that you can also just get some slide layout changes. So you don't have to manually adjust, you can just select a different slide layout and get that automatically done for you. And it just updates everywhere instantly across your entire presentation. That is not just convenience, that is how professionals work all the time. And the cool thing is that AI also works like this. So if you just put some content on the slide, you can see that the design suggestions from PowerPoint, that's a little AI of generating presentations, well, it also takes these layouts that you've built and it creates some really cool concepts and some really cool ideas that you can use in your presentation that are on brand and are using the correct structure. Now this is only the tip of the iceberg, and the people that are really excelling with this and using AI, well, they understand this structure and they understand how to steer AI, because we don't want to just generate generic results, we want to have on-brand results that we can easily adjust. We want to switch from 3 to 5 to 4 points in just one simple click. And it's important that you understand this logic so you can guide AI, you can steer it, and you can really use it to your advantage. And if you don't know how to use that, well, you're generating generic results that don't look nice. And if you want to change any of these things, well, it's just one big mess because there's no foundation underneath it. So this alone sets you apart from the mass. And the cool thing is that you can entirely tweak this foundation for your needs. So if you're working in a corporate environment, well, you can take your corporate template and you can adjust it to your content needs. So if your role requires a specific set of things that you want to build every time, well, you can build that for you while staying on brand. And that is super crucial. That is exactly why I'm focusing so much on this foundational layer of PowerPoint. Now, once we have set that and once we have built that foundational level, well, then we're going to level number 2, and that's going to be the design. Now, once that foundation is solid and we can actually work on a real ground basis and we can work on a solid presentation, then we can focus on that design layer. Now, this isn't just picking a nice color or making it look nice. This is making visually impactful slides that will stick and that have meaning for the audience. And that is crucial because every time you put a slide on the screen, the audience immediately in a split second decides where to look at and if they want to pay attention to it. They decide, where do I look at? Should I trust this person? Is this professional? They make so many decisions just in a split second based on your slide. And most presenters, unfortunately, they lose this battle before they even say a word. And that is because their slides are competing with them for attention instead of guiding the attention towards what they want to focus on. Now there's a few things that actually move the needle here, like for example visual hierarchy. What is seen first by the audience? How can we steer it? Where do we want to guide the attention? But we also have white space to let things breathe on the slide, to give room and to give focus and attention to certain parts. But then there's also things like contrast or proximity, where we can really play around with the elements on the slide and really make them belong together. And this all really decides not just what makes it look nice, but what makes it stick. And that is important. If you communicate something, you want to make your message stick with the audience. And the goal is never to just create beautiful slides for the sake of it. The goal is to create meaningful, impactful slides that will be remembered just a few days later after the presentation, because you communicated in the right way and you just made it clear for them. And for that, you need to learn how to think like a designer, but in a slide context and in a professional presentation context. So you need to learn how to steer that attention, where you want to put the attention towards, and how you can do that for a professional context, because we don't want to just make things fly around. We don't want to make everything red on the slide with a nice box and an arrow. We want to do that in a professional way, so you communicate and you really present yourself as a true professional. And once we know how to do that, the second step, well, we can move on to the third step, which is the amplification and steering the attention. And this is really one of the tools that takes you up to the level of the top 1%. So once you have that foundation, that solid working environment, then we also have designed slides that are impactful and meaningful. Then we're going to amplify this. And this is sort of the delivery stage. We're going to take the content that we've made and we're going to drip feed that to the audience in a specific way. We're going to work with animations and transitions, but not these crazy flying ones. We're going to work with the professional ones that easily flow in and that steer your attention, that drip feed the content at the right time, at the right moment, so you can amplify your message. Whenever you talk about something, well, then it jumps on the screen. If you want to focus, you fade out everything else and you zoom in on that part if you want. And that is important because we don't want the audience to read the information, we want to make them feel it and we want to make it an experience for them. So we're building it up with them, and that is where the true delivery really shines. So in this part, I really want to focus on not being afraid of using these animations. Once you have your content in place, don't be afraid to use animations and transitions to really amplify your message and really stand out and level it up. And that is exactly how I would join that 1% of presentation experts again. First, we start with that foundation. So whenever you work in PowerPoint, you do it efficiently, so you can focus on what truly matters, which is your content. Then we move on to the next step, which is the design process. We make it look nice. We make a slide that maybe just has a lot of content, but we're going to make it impactful for the audience. We're going to steer the attention in the right way where we want it. And then we're going to amplify it with the delivery, with transitions and animations, so we can control it in a nice way and really control the room and control the attention. Now you can definitely go on and learn these things and really master them, but it will take you quite some time if you want to do that and really pick the good things from the bad. So what I've done is I've turned them all into my programs. These are basically my programs. So I have that foundational level, that PowerPoint for Professionals, where I really teach you how to use PowerPoint like a true professional. That is a slide master. So understanding it, how it works, and how you can convert your own template, your corporate template, and really make it work for you. We're also going to build it entirely from scratch, so you'll get access to one of my ultimate templates as well. This is crucial for the age of AI. Then I have my design program that is basically on top of that, how you can make these visually stunning slides. And then as a third step, I have my transitions and animations program available. So these are the 3 points that really take you from a beginner to a solid professional PowerPoint user in just a few simple steps. So if you want to have that professional training that I teach with all of the biggest companies, you can find it in the description below. I've bundled them also. There's a bundle package if you want to go for all of these 3 steps, and that has an amazing deal. So check that in the link in the description below. So thanks for watching. Now go master these things and become a presenter that people actually remember. See you in the next video.